At Immanuel Lutheran Church, we are excited to be part of the congregation's lead initiative of this ELCA. We have been working with Transformation Renewal Ministry for several years, and so working on innovative, creative ways to reach out to the community and to encourage those with diverse perspectives to be a part of what we're doing here is a part of who we are. And when this Capstone project came up, one of the things that we have been excited about is being able to do more ministry with families in our community. We have a history with Marshall Elementary School that's just down the road. We've had an after-school program for years. And now with all the changes of things that are being offered in the community and where we are as a congregation, we put to rest, we closed that ministry and started a new one through the CLI program. We started Kids Night In and Parents Night Out events almost monthly. We have a fun event where kids can come and play in a safe place while parents can go and have a rest. And now we would like to expand that through the Capstone grant possibility by bringing a group of parents together for a support group where they can share with one another the experiences of parenting, and we can, through a curriculum like Love and Logic, we can give some tools for healthy parenting. Meanwhile, our youth and family coordinator will work with the kids, with a volunteer of course, to help them learn tools that help them cope in their everyday life and just grow as healthy children with a lot of support. That's the project that we are applying for here. And I wonder, Lisa and Dawn, you have been a part of our ILC CLI team with one other member, and I know that you've put a lot of effort into thinking about what this project could be, and I wonder what excites you about this Capstone project.
Well, one of the things I think with me is when we held our congregational listening retreats in January, it was very evident to us that there was a lot of struggles going on with our parents as well as our children here. Parents were struggling with resources out there and just taking care of the children. The children were struggling in school because they dropped behind during the pandemic, and they were struggling. And it's also very hard for the parents to find resources out there and then be able to afford the resources as if they do find some. So I thought we could be a help in that. We've been very involved, like you said, in outreach for the past several years, and so this seems to really fit right in with where we are as a congregation, just extending that a little more. So.
And for me, you know, as we went through this process, I realized that my husband being a fourth grade teacher and myself working at a community college, we both come home each night and see the struggles of the children as well as the families following the pandemic and just this new world we're all living in, and really feel like this is a good fit to support those families, those situations that are happening that we hear about daily. Even in the community college setting that I'm in, the students are struggling, our faculty are struggling, our staff are struggling. So there's a great need for support at many levels, and I think this would help fill some of that gap.
Yeah, have you noticed from parents that we've talked to that it's either hard to find a group like this, a parenting class support group, or it's hard to find one even through the schools that offers childcare?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was shocked by that.
Well, and what is offered, can they afford?
Exactly.
That's another piece of it. So
right.
The resources are limited. So
Well, and we also, you talked about our congregational retreats and what's on the heart of our congregation. It's not offered from a faith perspective,
That's right.
from the lens of supporting one another in a faith community,
Mhm.
and an open, expansive faith community that is very open to people actually of different faiths and different perspectives, different gender identities, sexual orientations, races, abilities, you name it. That's our passion, right? And so it's not offered in that setting that I can find either. Have you
No.
noticed that?
Yeah, exactly. That's very true, that they're not available to people as a faith-based organization out there.
The parents I've talked to are really excited about this, and I am too. We've also talked to our volunteers. You were there when we were talking to our volunteers about that, and our volunteer base, I think, was excited, don't you think?
Definitely excited, and our volunteer base ranges in age, and everyone was excited, so yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that we will be able to work with this Capstone grant and really be able to launch this ministry that will really help families better.
Exactly.